Hey, welcome back. It's Annie Peguero. I want to take a minute and read a review from my episode with my dad. I've got so much great feedback on everywhere on social media and messages that you really enjoyed that episode. Thank you tons and tons for listening to the episode called Life Lessons with Dad. Yogi Akal K says, "Oh, this was really beautiful. Annie's voice is healing and hypnotic in nature, as is her 88-year-old dad's. The lessons he gave were so inspiring on being at peace with all life's adventures. He and Annie both give people the opportunity to be in the present moment, which is where the real gift in life is." Thank you so much for that review, Yogi Akal K. It means the world. So after you listen to this valuable episode, please hop over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a written review. These reviews are really, really big and really mean so much to us. Also, go on over to anniepeguero.com to learn how we can work together. Here we go. This podcast is for ambitious women who want to ignite your soul and create impact and abundance through adventure. I'm your host of the Adventures Podcast. I'm Annie Peguero. For the past 11 years, I've been serving women in the online space, helping them overcome self-doubt and limiting beliefs and just get out of your own head. In 2017, I overcame my own obstacles when I went live on Facebook asking for help in finding my birth family. It was in that moment I decided to let go of unworthiness, self-doubt, and shame. I knew I needed to break that cycle. And that's what I want for you. That's what I'm here to share in this podcast, because my life was forever changed. I'm a former personal trainer and law enforcement officer, and I'm currently trained in neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis. My clients are enjoying entrepreneurial success through my group coaching program called Soul School. I'm a mom of girls and military spouse. We've lived in Japan twice, and I've been able to move my business globally 4 times across the planet, and it continues to be a beautiful adventure. I'm here to help you create abundance and joy through ultimate action and spend less time in self-doubt. Here we go, the Adventures with Annie Peguero podcast. All right, let's dig right in here, okay? So inside, like I said in the intro, inside of the Soul Life Collective, which is our members-only space, we have 5 new teachers in there: astrology, creative design, a graphics designer and artist, Kundalini yoga instructor, and meditation expert. We've got a yoga teacher trainer, a mindset coach who specializes in intuition, helping you access your intuition, and health and fitness. So inside of this community, yesterday as of this recording, I did our new moon ritual. Now I do new moon and full moon ritual activities every new moon and full moon in the space. And this ritual was specifically about opening up and allowing the creative flow of your truth to flow from you, and to set an intention of taking action, whatever, like as imperfect and messy as it might be. And I did an anchoring activity where, and if you're not familiar with anchoring, it's when you bring up a feeling. So like a feeling of confidence or safety or being creative. You bring up that feeling and you kind of like feel the feeling in your body, specifically going back to a time where you felt that feeling. You want to think what you were thinking during that time, feel what you felt when you were experiencing that, see what you saw, hear what you hear, and really feel the feeling. Okay. So it's a whole activity. And the point is to touch a part of your body. And we did the solar plexus, your yellow chakra, right kind of below your sternum, where your ribs kind of start to, I guess, curve out around your abdomen. And I had the members of the Soul Life Collective touch their solar plexus while they're doing this anchoring activity. And it's a very, very powerful activity for kind of bringing about a feeling at any time. At anytime. So for me, like if I touch my solar plexus, I immediately feel more confident. I immediately feel like any doubt or hang up that I have about perfectionism just melts away. And I'm like, I know that what I have to share is valuable. So I'm going to share it and not worry about if it's perfect or not. So that was a thing that I needed help with. So anyway, one of the members inside of Soul Life Collective, Colleen, she commented and she said, let me see if I can like get her exact comment. Let me get her exact comment because I thought it was really powerful and literally exactly what, like the point, like why I wanted to do this. So, like I said in the intro, I'm going to have podcasts specifically for members moving forward. So, I'm really happy to do this right now on my public facing podcast, because the next time it's probably going to be in the members only podcast area. So Colleen says, I feel like whatever is on the horizon is on the tip of my tongue, but just cannot visualize it yet. Okay. So she's talking about, she feels that she needs to create something. She feels that this thing is there. And listen, she's specifically talking about creating a business or an offering or something like that. But this is applicable if you do not have a business. If you are in a career, a work career, like you work for somebody else. It doesn't have to be just for entrepreneurs. It can be for stay-at-home moms. I mean, this can be, you can apply the same thing in your mothering, in your marriage, in your relationships. I mean, it's across the board. Okay. What I'm going to talk about in a second here. So she feels like the thing is on the horizon, on the tip of her tongue, but she doesn't know exactly what it is yet. She can't visualize it yet. She doesn't know what it is. So my guidance and experience when you feel like you're so close, like something is right there, you can reach out and touch it, you can smell it, you can feel what it's like, okay, is this. Just literally start. Just start, whatever it is, as messy as friggin' possible. And what you are meant to create will evolve from that starting point. For example, okay, I like to use myself as an example all the time. So you see that, what you originally create will completely transform itself into another form. Like once you bring a physical form to something, it will bend and turn and adapt and be enhanced and parts taken away. And you'll be able to realize the things that you really enjoy doing and take away what you don't so much enjoy. Okay. So back in 2011, right after I resigned from my government job with the National Park Service, I moved to where my husband was in Okinawa, Japan, and I had to start completely over. So I'm like, I think I'll be a personal trainer. Like, I love fitness. I think I'll be a personal trainer. So I did the online study. I got my personal trainer certification, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to, I love doing like one-on-one in the gym, but I need to do something that is going to reach more people, and I don't have to be trading like my time for money and energy and whatever. So I created an online program, and I called it, what did I call it? The 8-week Get Healthy Challenge. It was called the 8-week Get Healthy Challenge. And it was actually not an online program. It was just in Okinawa, but we had an online component. So I just put this out there to the local community, like the military community there. And the response I got was great. I think I had 8 people join. Oh, people did join from the United States. That's right. I did have people join. I can't even remember. But here's the point. Okay. The point is, I think I earned like $1,500 in 8 days. I mean, it was a really, really cool and beautiful, and it helped me to see the magnitude, right, of just putting something out there, not knowing exactly what it's going to look like, delivering on that, and then allowing it to change for next time, allowing it to just turn into something that it wasn't originally intended to be. And the only way to know what it's going to turn into is to put something out there that might not be your perfect vision, that might not be the vision that you have for your offering, for whatever. But the fact that you started with something and you allowed yourself to be an instructor, a communicator, a friend, like the fact that you started with something and then allowed it to change and evolve into what it is truly meant to be, that's where the vision comes to life. Okay. So another situation. So I think it was 2018, back on Okinawa again, I created a members only space called Your Freedom Revealed. Your Freedom Revealed. And without like any launch runway or, techie funnels or anything like that, like nothing like that. I just simply made a video and said, hey, this is what I want to do. This is my expertise that I would like to share. It's a combination of fitness and mindset and family, like organizational type things, and taking action, because I saw so many women that were kind of like just the same thing, like having an idea and then sitting on it because it wasn't perfect or wasn't like the end result of the vision that they wanted to see happen. It was like on the tip of their tongue. Okay. Just like Colleen said. So I started the, Your Freedom Revealed. And then that kind of like morphed into at least three other spaces where I did a course specifically for entrepreneurs to build their business anywhere on the planet. I did some meditations for military spouses. I did a members only space for entrepreneurs. I mean, it kind of evolved, right? The original vision that I had always felt cloudy, and I did beat myself up, just like some of you might be doing. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know that I'm meant to create something, but I just don't know what it is. I'm going to wait until it comes to me, until it shows itself, until I heal more, until it presents itself, okay, I get it. And I'm encouraging you to just start now, to create a class, to create a 3-month member space, to create a group instructional thing, okay, to do a video series, to, literally anything. And then we go deeper into that anything inside of my programs, inside of Soul Life Collective, and inside of my group coaching. And I also have a one-on-one coaching offering. So if you're like, I don't even know how to begin, well, just send me a message and we could talk about which one of my programs fits for you. But just know that vision of exactly what it's supposed to be will come to you once you start with something that it might just be a small little like leg on the table of the other legs haven't even grown yet, right? Like you're just starting with that one leg, and then the other legs are going to grow as you move, as you take action, as momentum builds, as you realize the parts of this thing that you've created that you love, that you stick with, and you let the other parts of it fall away. It's just a really wow, like I want to say like beautiful, empowering, valuable, just knowing how many people that you can touch that absolutely need what you are sitting on, like what you're sitting on, they need that portion of the big vision, the portion that you think isn't good enough, like somebody else is totally waiting for. So I'm here to just shout it and say, just create it. Like just get that little piece out there and allow it to grow and change and adapt, and pieces fall away as you go. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I really want to encourage you to just start. We can help you out inside. If you're like, I'm not ready to commit to anything, then just go into my free group. If you go to my public business page on Facebook, it'll say join group. Just join that group, send me a message, say group, and I'll know that you want the link to the group. And it's a free group. You can kind of see, what I'm kind of talking about. You can meet the other instructors, the other teachers inside of Soul Life Collective, and also learn more about my coaching program. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I trust that you found it super valuable. Do me a favor and go on over to Apple Podcasts and leave a review. The reviews mean so very much. So very much. Leave a written review. That would mean the world to us. And thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you next time. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode. It was so fun creating it. And again, just get started. I mean, don't worry about the final outcome, the final big vision. Like, just get started with something small. I'd love to chat with you more and learn about how I can help you, what your needs are. I have multiple levels of working with me, from Soul Life Collective, which is the most affordable and easiest, so accessible for anyone to come on into that collective and have all of the different teachers at their fingertips. There's also my group coaching program and my one-on-one programs that you can find out about over on my website at anniepeguero.com, or just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or email. Like, however, I want to chat with you to help you really bring that vision to life, and not just in the entrepreneurial space, but as your holistic life coach. I'm really thrilled about working with you to make the end of this year spectacular and beyond, because you are worth it. You deserve it. And there is no sense in staying in self-doubt or what ifs, or, saying, oh, it'll happen next year when I have more time. So I'm really excited to chat with you. Just get in touch with me at anniepeguero.com or anywhere on social media. Talk to you soon.